There's this ancient and really powerful proverb that promises something pretty extraordinary. It's about a hidden treasure that's actually available to every single one of us. A book holds a house of gold. Just let that sink in for a second. It's a beautiful phrase, isn't it? It suggests that, tucked between the covers of any book, there's a kind of wealth that's way beyond money or anything you can buy. So you gotta wonder, right? Is this gold just a pretty metaphor, or is there some real, tangible value hidden inside the written word? Well, let's go on a little treasure hunt and find out. Okay, so our first stop on this journey, the first room in this house of gold, is the most direct treasure of all, the incredible wealth of knowledge that books hold. This is where we get to unlock the collected wisdom of all of humanity. I mean, really think about that. Through a book, you can have a conversation with a Roman emperor. You can learn a skill from a master craftsman who lived hundreds of years ago, or you could explore a galaxy you'll never actually visit. Reading literally collapses time and space. And the amount of stuff you can learn is just staggering. I'm talking about the rise and fall of entire empires, the fundamental laws of the universe, the messy, complicated, beautiful human experience. It's all been written down, just waiting for you to discover it. And this knowledge, it becomes a part of you, a treasure that lasts a lifetime. All right, let's move on to the next treasure. This one is the gold of imagination. And this isn't just about escaping into a fun story. It's about actively making your mind stronger. It's like a workout for your brain. Just think about the difference here. Watching a movie, for example, is usually pretty passive. The images, the sounds, they're all just given to you. But when you read, you become the director. Your brain is the one creating the images, the sounds, the feelings. It's a seriously powerful mental workout. And that workout, it pays off in some incredibly valuable ways. Every single book you read is sharpening these essential tools. You literally become a better communicator, a more focused person, and a more creative problem solver. And these aren't just for school, these are life skills. So books don't just fill our heads with facts, they can actually offer us guidance for our lives. And that brings us to our third treasure, these little gems of guidance that help us build our own inner compass. Think about it. When we read about the lives of other people, we see how they overcame just incredible hardships. Their stories of struggle and eventually triumph can be so inspiring, giving us the strength to face our own challenges. And some books can act like a roadmap for your own personal growth. They give you practical steps to build your confidence, to cultivate discipline, and to forge better habits in your own life. And even fiction, man, it offers some of the most profound lessons. By stepping into the shoes of all these different characters, we learn to understand perspectives totally different from our own. It teaches us about empathy, courage, and morality. So at the end of the day, it really boils down to this. The guidance we find in books doesn't just make us smarter, it actually helps shape who we are as people. It builds our character from the inside out. So where does all this leave us? Well, when you combine the knowledge, the mental strength, and that personal guidance, it becomes pretty clear that reading is maybe the richest investment you can possibly make. The difference is just so clear. Material wealth is fleeting, right? It can be lost, it can be stolen, it can be spent. But that inner wealth you get from reading, that is permanent. No one can ever take it away from you, and it just keeps growing with every page you turn. And that, right there, is the true magic of that proverb. This house of gold isn't sitting in a vault somewhere. It's inside you. It's a portable treasure you carry with you for your entire life, making every experience richer and opening up so many doors. So the ultimate takeaway here is simple, but it's also incredibly profound. The wisdom, the growth, the perspective you get from books, well, that's a form of wealth that is, in every way that matters, far greater than gold. Which really just leaves one question. The world is full of these treasure chests, each one waiting to be opened. So, what house of gold will you choose to open next?